What's up YouTube? You're looking at the new LG Max X160. This is one of the more budget affordable phone from LG. It costs just over 9,000 right now online in India. This phone was announced in late July and it was available last month. So it has a 5-inch screen, a pretty modest resolution, modest power, 1.3 gigahertz chipset, 8 GB of RAM and 1 GB of RAM, 8 GB of ROM. You see you get a free flip cover here. Some of the quick specs like gesture, shot and FWVGA resolution, 2560 mAh battery, and it also supports knock code and of course Bluetooth and Wi-Fi obviously. Here we have the silver Titan model and the MRP is 11,500, but as I told you before, online you would get it for just over 9,500. So once you open the box, as usual, you see the phone here. So it's definitely not the thinnest phone in the market. I think I don't know, maybe just under 10 mm thickness. It's all plastic body. We'll come back to the phone just in a bit. Let's see what else are in the box. So that's the 2540 mAh battery, pretty thin. Then you also get what the cover says here, free flip cover, this one. Then you have some manual here, your quick start guide and the warranty card. And then you have your micro USB 2.0 cable, the entry level earphones that has the call control and the mic but do not have any volume control, and then your round pin adapter. And let's just check how much output this guy has. This guy has 0.85 ampere, so 850 milliampere of output. That's about the content in the box really. So coming back to the phone, 5-inch screen, no Gorilla Glass protection, WVGA resolution. You have a 5 MP front camera, and that's one of the USP of this device. And I mean, it's pretty wide FOV, and then you have your earpiece and sensors and stuff. Below you'll have the soft keys. Here the volume rocker, micro USB 2.0 port, the mouthpiece and hole to open the back flap, power button, 3.5 mm jack, 8 ampere focus camera, LED flash and speaker grill here. It's all plastic body, this nice matte finish, aluminum kind of a ring, but still this is plastic as well. And this feels very nice, the back, and it's not gonna attract fingerprints and dirt and all that easily. Feels very nice, give the phone a great hold. Once you open the back flap, it's decently tough. There you go, the 2540 mAh battery, dual SIM card slot, plus your micro SD card slot over there. So overall, yeah, a pretty consumer friendly design and build quality here. Not very tough, feels plasticky, but for the price, yeah, I'll take it. So the LG Max X160 has a 5-inch screen and WVGA resolution. The screen looks low res, however sufficiently bright. We're gonna go ahead and take a look at our color card. You can see the icons here are, well, they look relatively pixelated. And when you look at our color card, the saturation and hue are fine. It's actually rendering the color quite good. However, the blacks are not very dark. As far as the viewing angle is concerned, it's pretty decent as well. However, you have that silvery tone on the screen, which suggests it's a TFT screen, number one, and number two, it's quite a low res. So this guy is powered by Android, the latest Android 5.1, which is a good thing. Now when we go to about phone, I can show you here. Now this guy is powered by Android 5.0, not the latest one. And when you go to about phone, there you can see Android 5.0. And then let's check out the storage. So out of 8 GB, about 1.5 GB are available. We have some media installed here, so I think you'll get close to just over 2 GB of space. Of course, it supports micro SD card slot. Let's go ahead and check out the RAM usage. So once you go to app, in running, you can see it has 1 GB of RAM in total, out of which 560 GB of RAM is available. So just over 50% of RAM is available, which is decent and usual. Let's check out whether it has an adaptive display. So brightness, and see, it does not have adaptive display. You have to manually, toggle the or manually slide the brightness level here. You have the usual Google Android apps, and not many bloatware, by the way, only a few in-house LG apps, and mostly it's the Google stock interface. That's the gallery out there, FM radio, and you have Google Slides and YouTube, mostly Google apps only. Let's check out the camera. That's an 8MP back camera. Again, very clean UI. Decent enough speed of shutter, and then you can go to the settings and you can switch to our front camera, which is a 5MP front camera. However, I don't see it's very bright. Not very bright, yeah. Here you can have a selfie flash, because the front side has a flash. And how it achieves this is that it actually makes the surrounding white, so that you get a little, the white color basically gives out slight bit of colors or slight bit of brightness. It does not have a flash, LED flash per se out here, which is a very poor workaround, I would say. And then we'll go back to the back camera. Here you have videos and then panorama. Yeah, you can just touch to take a photo, and that's how you close the video. The image and videos are quite soft. They are devoid of detail even under enough light, specifically when you zoom in. Well, they are okay to upload on social media sites, but definitely not to print. The videos are relatively sharp in the center, but quite fuzzy towards the sides. On the low light, the image and video quality details drop drastically. The LG Max has the Google Play Music as its default music app, and we're going to check out the volume level here. So it prevents the sound output whenever you keep the phone on a flat surface, but not that much. The loudness is there, but it's quite flat. Also, you see it's pretty shrieky. Let's go ahead and check out how the videos look actually. So we have a full HD video here. And I have the brightness set at slightly under half. You can increase the brightness for a better viewing, but that of course will consume your battery more. The loudness decreases considerably in the movie mode. And I think that's to keep a proper 3D and surround sound. The vocals are good. They are not digitally enhanced much. Overall, I would say less than average speaker output. The user interface is generally smooth most of the time, but it lags at times. Even if you have, even a small number of apps on the background, the user interface lags a bit. But I think overall, if you keep killing these apps on the background, the user interface would do just good. So the new by the LG Max X160 at just over 9,500, it has many competitors with much better specs than this one. For example, the Moto G is close, the Zenfone 5 is close, even the Zenfone 2 lowest model is quite close. You also have some of the very high spec phones like the Mi 4 or 4i and all, which were launched at about 12 to 13K. Now you'll get them for about a couple of thousand less. So that also comes close. Lenovo's A7000, K3 Note, all those are very well spec'd phone and almost around the same price point. So actually it's difficult to make a case for the LG Max because it has a low-res screen, does not have a very high camera quality, plus the speaker output is also below average. Where it does good is that well, it has a 5 MP front camera, but now 5 MP front camera is almost an industry standard. The Indian and Chinese manufacturer are already bringing out 5 MP phones at this price point, so that advantage is no more. Apart from that, the user interface is relatively smooth and you get an almost stock Google interface. That's one of the good things. If you like this video, please hit the like button, ask anything related to this phone and we'll try to answer them all. And please subscribe to our channel and share this video to share the love. We'll also give the best buy link in the video description to buy this phone. If you go through that link, you won't pay anything extra, I promise. However, if you buy through these links, we get a very small commission, about 2%, 1%, 4% like this. But that's pretty small actually, but that would help us getting this device so that we can continue to review the new devices for you. Thank you.